Here we go. E3, C5. And there goes all the prep. And if he goes H4 or queen, something like that. Ooh, that's interesting. So if he goes here, I'm actually going to take this. And then here. And I should just have like this. Okay, knight here is definitely the move. Then what after? There's this. Takes. Queen takes F2. King takes. Video transmission started. Cool. I'm just going to get rid of that notification. Thank you. Okay. So obviously the threat is to take and take, but what if I just go here? Here, and then after takes... Am I even in frame? I don't know if I'm in frame. I don't want to be this deep into a calculation race already. But if rook here, I guess I just do this. Oh, actually no, but then there's takes king, takes F2. F7. G6, and then takes bishop. There's too many problems. So after takes here, I gotta play F5. This looks stupid. I'm gonna be honest. This looks stupid. Okay, but at least there's no threat here now. So I guess I could go king F. King F. No, I can't do that. But there's always this knight threat now. And I will need to do something about it. So maybe like here. But then there's rook takes king. No, if there's here, there's queen takes, king takes, rook takes bishop. Here, like queen takes bishop, rook takes rook. Takes. I think that's my best shot though. Knight c6. I've played knight c6, knight b8, f5, and then knight c6 again. This looks terrible. Oh, he has an intermediate too. So after, yeah, there it is. And then takes bishop. He has one of these two rook moves should win. And if it doesn't, then I don't know, this bishop. This is actually kind of tough. What do you play? Like if you undefend the pawn, right? Then I fork this and this. But then there's so many. There's a lot to calculate here. I don't know. Maybe just be solid and play like c4, a4. A4 looks good. Because then after rook takes f2, king takes f2, a5, I'm kind of stuck. Like this knight is never getting back into the game unless e4 happens, but I doubt that will. Excuse me, e5. So it'd be like e6, knight e7, but then there's like rook h6, and my pawn's on a weak file. Excuse me. I don't know. Because this pawn is protected twice, so no matter which way you come from, you're always gonna... I always have the option to take. And then you can't actually reach any other pawn. Like, this bishop can just go here, but that's undefended, and go here, but then again, defend, like that pawn's defended. Yeah, there's rook h6. So I think I have to take first. Oh, actually, if I take, he wants to take the knight. So if I take first, then there's king here, and then I should be okay. Can I take with the knight? No. Is it that bad to let him? No, I think I need the knight. But now is there like f3? Rook takes, knight e4, knight takes? Oh, that'd be... I do not want to see that happen. Because then it's like... I think f3 is the best move with knight takes. That is ridiculous. Because I can't play knight here, because then knight takes and everything's covered. Like, f3. F3 final answer. That is ridiculous. Okay, so this looks like a blunder. Here takes this. Here, and then like, yeah, this is my plan. Here, and 98. Trying to go for this. And then knight e8. And his bishop's kind of out of moves. Oh, that's smart. Well, let's do this and take. I know I give him time, but no, I'm not. Again, I'm not really threatening anything. But that's good that he gave me the bishop. So now I want to bring my knight around. Where do I want to bring my knight? Okay, I should probably do this. And then if here a5, and if I keep pushing, then there's knight d6. There's like knight f3. Okay, that works too. I'll just start pushing my pawn. I now can't push this pawn because knight here takes, king there takes. So I gotta wait for this pawn to come forward. Yeah, and now I have this. And I actually have to defend this square with my knight, but I don't think I can do that, so. I think I just let the pawn sacrifice itself. Like I just do this. Because there's no real way that you can attack the pawn. Like you can't get to that square in 2 moves. And if you try, I just move up. So I'm gonna play knight b5. There is then I move up. You have to move the king away, then there's this, and then this is protected. So knight b5. And if promotion to bishop. Oh, okay, that's a cool move. But now there's this. Okay, do I have a win here? Here, you have to sack the king. So takes here. Okay, I want to be the one to move my pawn. So I think I'm just going to do... Ooh. Okay, I have this, and then with the threat of a3. I think. Okay, yeah, he plays that. So now I go here. If this, then this, here, not in time to stop rook, I don't think. After it takes here, like, I don't know, queen, here, this, then there's bishop. And if here, this, here moves the pawn. It was important that I didn't go here, because then there's this move. Actually, he's not even in time for queen, because queen only reaches here, here, and here. Rook misses a2. Bishop only has a2, so. Okay, we got the stream ready, and I can check my chat. Vamos Canada, d5 was best. Hi, boys. Alright. Howdy to everybody in the chat. And I will play e3, expecting b6. Here we go. Bishop e2. Okay. We got 2 knights. Perfect. Knight e5, I think it's like queen h5 and bishop takes. Yeah, it's bishop takes. Bishop e2. Can I take with the, can I take this? Can I take the knight? e5 here. No, okay, I do not want to take with the knight. That'd be a death sentence. However, if bishop h3, I can just take here, and then we both have these weird double pawns. bishop e2 though. Oh my god, that's just a That's just disrespect. I'm sorry. And now the e-pawn's pinned because of this. I always have bishop c8 and king d1, or king e2, depending on what the position looks like. But now I think it's like h5. h5 would be good. Then like a4, some kind of weird stuff from the queen side. But I have these weird doubled f pawns to counteract the doubled h pawns. Okay, now if I go a4, actually there's still no a4 because of I still have my c pawn. So I will go a4. My rooks aren't doubled. This isn't pinned to anything meaningful. Like nothing can ever attack the knight without, you know, the e pawn moving. I can actually solve my doubled f pawns at some point. If like f5, not now, but like after like here, the bishop wouldn't be trapped because of like rook b1. Actually, no, rook b1 doesn't work. I did prep. Like, with the doubled f-pawns, just vaguely looked at a couple... Okay, I can't call it prep. I looked at a couple vague positions with the doubled f-pawns, and there are some lines where after f5, you're good to play that. Although that just looks like it blunders to this setup. Ooh, actually, you know what he's baiting me to do? Here, b-pawn, takes bishop back, and then I have to spend... Actually, I think this is still pretty strong. Because I don't see the idea behind it. Is it like a5? And then I can't do this because if takes, rook takes. But then that would fail because of... Wait, but okay, with king takes, there's still this. This, here, take, knight f4. Okay, so rook g1. I need a burn a move, I think. Here. King here, get rid of this pawn, and then get rid of these two. Okay. 2-0. Queen b6. I should have checked chat. I'm not gonna get over bishop e2 for like the whole stream because I'm gonna play it next game. It's just such a stupid one. Bishop b2. Oh, that blunders. Oh no, it doesn't. After here, there's this. Takes rook. Oops. Okay, there's still this. Okay, that was almost catastrophic. I almost pre-moved bishop d6. That was not great. And now that I've left him this. Fantastic move. You know what? How much time did I have? I had like 2 minutes and 20 seconds to calculate like any mate here. And I play a line that loses. With increment too. It's not like I'm just making the moves and not gaining time back. Like it's not bullet. I have like gonna have like 4 minutes on my clock. I'm never gonna run out of time. b5 and 2-5, you're... I will not go there because they might be watching. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I don't see anything wrong with just rook h5. And then just doing this. And now I have a weak pawn. Like you move the knight. Actually, it's not that easy to move the knight. Because if you move it here, you run into d5. If you move it here, you run into c4. And if you try and like make room, well actually you can't do that. But if you do like d4, t3 to try to make room, you get hit with c4, takes, knight here, takes, this. And then at that point I think black's fine. Maybe it was a genius move, I don't know. e4, okay. So I guess his idea is he wants to here, And I can't do this because of the knight. However, I can. No, I can't because of this. Okay, well there's the downfall of the move. Can I go like d5, c4? No. Okay. What about f5, c4? I need to get rid of that bishop. I can't. Okay, what about this? No. Okay, what if I don't like this. Do I have like knight d7? Actually, is it that bad, like with the threat? Because after here, like knight takes, king here, and I just have bishop at the end. So I might be able to do like a calm move. Yeah, I can just block with like knight e7. I think I'm okay with this. My weakness is definitely in these matches, just seeing a move that looks strong and overreacting to it, like, oh, that must win, or something like that, and I won't actually find a proper defense. Because here, like, for all I know, this could be a terrible move and just cease to work. However, it puts a stop to this main threat that I'm thinking about, right? And after I get rid of any of his like threats to make me promote, I realize that if the rook sacks here, then I have bishop, because this pawn's frozen. And if he sacks here, then I have rook, because this file's open. So I don't think there's a real threat, and then I can play c4 on my next move. And if he doesn't react to it, then I have knight to some file, and then bishop a3, which would solve my problem. Okay. And same goes, actually, that's, actually I have king here. Ah, so there we go. There's the wrinkle. So he wants to go here, and then have tempo. But what is he gonna do with that tempo? Okay, king here takes. Takes. Then what? Like c4 takes like king. That doesn't work. Here takes a4 bishop. That doesn't work. Here takes here. Bishop. Here takes. Here. Probably takes this way. c4. King here. Here takes this way. Here. Yeah, so what do I want my move to be then? a5? Let's go rook a8. Okay, there's a3 now to do bishop, but now that gives me knight. So I can play a6. Okay. Rook a7. Now if this pawn ever marches, I have this move with 2 tempo. Okay, so you walking the king this way. Can I just wait and do nothing? Like, I don't think I can play a5, because then there's this. But okay, let's go king d8. And try and get this king out, because if this pawn moves forward now, I have like this, and moving the bishop away. Let's do this. Ah, so he wants this one. But don't I have like this move now? Because then the rook moves back. And there's nothing you can do because this bishop covers this, well, and then there's this pawn marches forward, so. Oh, I goofed. Oops. Okay. That was just a poorly calculated. All right, e3, and at b6, you're getting bishop to e2. Ah, I didn't check chat. I'll check it after this game. Okay, there we go. c5. Gonna get c5. Yes, there we go. 2 minutes 30 on my clock now, so I should not make any blunders. Because if I do, then it's just like... Why are you making blunders if you have that much time on your clock? Okay, so I think I have c4 here. But then after knight d7, here, take... No, okay. I have like knight a4. What if I just calmly play king f1? I know I highlighted knight e2 there, but... King f1. I'm remembering the lines as I go along, so I'm like commentating knight e2, and then like, oh yeah, king f1 was prep here. I think it's like queen... No, it's not the queen. g6 maybe? Okay, there's knight c7. And now that knight c7 has been played, I play... Wait, is it this? I think I just moved my knight back. Yeah, that's the prep. So if he goes here, I won't repeat, but now if he goes here, there's no e-pawn push because the bishop has to take the knight. So I'm just forcing him to find a better move. Or maybe he forces me to find one if he just moves back. But that's beside the point. If like queen a4, I just rook b1. And then like takes pawn and everything is defended. So I can play like rook b8, rook b7, rook b6, depending on whatever. And if takes knight, then I go here. Takes knight, e4, takes pawn, rook b1, takes h4, takes here, takes f4. Yeah, so now everything's defended. So the question is, do I go rook b6? Or do I rook b7? Do I go rook b8? I think I go rook b6. And if takes, then I have knight b1, rook takes queen, here takes. Ooh, okay. I gotta actually calculate that one. C3, C4, C4. Cause then C4, E4, I think. C4, now the knight doesn't defend the c-pawn anymore, and, well, I mean it does, but the queen can't do that. So, and once rook takes knight, then I have E4, preventing the rook from taking the defended piece. And if after like rook takes pawn, then I have knight e, yeah. Then I have knight e2, queen takes, king takes, rook takes, and then that's easily winning. I don't think I'm gonna blunder that. But we see, and so it's f4 now to get the knight in, and then I play knight e2, and everything's covered twice. I think, or is it king e2? Okay, knight e2. Queen takes knight, king takes, knight takes. That's not mate. No, okay, well it is, but like, no, it isn't. Okay, so it's knight, king e2 then. King e2, queen takes, knight takes, knight takes. Okay, it's the same result. What if I just let it take and play h4? And then if knight takes, king takes, queen takes, then there's rook h2. Ah, queen doesn't even have to take. Queen can go here, so knight there is out. Let's go h4. Just remove that, because that would be my only legal move if something were to capture there. And if, okay, now if knight takes, then I have, or sorry, if queen takes, aneurysm there, I wouldn't need to, because I can just, actually, if knight takes, then... So if queen takes, king takes, knight takes, then I have knight f3. And after knight takes h4, rook takes h4, rook takes f3, I have rook f4, rook takes e5, rook takes c4, e6. And if rook takes first, well then that pawn isn't guarded anymore. Okay, 3-1. I will now go with my 2 knights, and I would guarantee yourself has prepped something. Queen h5, no prep. He's got to have some pretty good prep then to be going into Queen h5, because this is my best line with it, or at least I would say it's my best line. C4, a4, c5, a5. Neither. G4. Okay, I know I say that and then I immediately forget what to do. I think it is c5. But there's never any danger of like g4 or bishop g2 because king covers g7. Oh yeah, okay, I can check chat because I know what I'm doing. Hey, good guy, be Blakel. Yeah, Prezov. Alright. Okay, knight takes, and then it's something like queen h5, e6, combination of those moves. But what if I play knight b8 and try to reroute it? No, I want to get my queen out to a better spot first then. G5, knight g4, king e6. Ooh, okay, I can go G. Everything looks good. I don't know what to do. Okay, I don't want to push g6 because then there's e4. G5 doesn't really strike fear. If I just go queen c7 with the threat, that's not even a threat. Okay, queen a5 it is. Question is, what are you doing with this knight? You allowing me to take it and fork these? If e4, then I can't take it, but then there's like this. Okay, knight e2, allowing me to take. And now my a pawn has a free path, although I don't know if I would want to push it right now because the king can very easily walk like this way. Plus the knight's there too, so if, like knight c3 again, excuse me, then a5 isn't as strong. No, I guess you'd rather go like knight c1, knight d3, but okay. Do I take here or do I take this pawn? Take here takes knight b8, knight g8. Okay, taking here, that should lose. No, it doesn't. But I think I take here anyway, because I probably want my a pawn to get stuck. So, okay, now I can move this knight somewhere, because the bishop and the knight cover g4, and if g3, then I just get a move, and then you haven't really accomplished anything. So, let's go knight b8. Yeah, you to go knight c6. And if e4 now, I could just sack the bishop. And then do something like this. Probably not right away, but it's there. My chair is not on the mat properly. What about knight to g3? Here takes. Here, no, here. Knight to g3 is interesting. Okay. Take with a knight. Can't I just take here and take? And then if it takes this way, I have a threat in this pawn. Ah, delay it one move. Ooh. Is there this? Here. Like, I don't know, knight here. A king can't sacrifice itself, that's funny. I think this is an early move. Because then, now if rook takes bishop as well, the pawn covers, the knight's square. So, e5. Again, all these moves just look borderline losing. I don't know how well they actually are. Bishop e2 though has got to be like the. I keep talking about it because it's so ridiculous. It just looks so bad, and yet somehow it manages to not lose. Like all you do, you literally accomplish nothing, and if anything, you give a target for the H pawn. So it's funny. I don't know which way he's gonna take, because either he takes g7 and leaves me with like weak bishops, or he takes f8. And okay, I will. Oh, actually, you know what the kicker is? He doesn't have to play this move. He can wait, and I think I'm lost after that. Yeah, that's like if he plays king c2 here, this bishop's out of moves. And the threat is then d4 takes... Okay, you didn't see it. a5, bishop d7. Like, I think I can just... I need to give this bishop. Do you want... See, if I keep it, I keep it on like this diagonal. Here. Okay, what if I go here? He's probably gonna move the king closer. I think it's just better to give. I don't know. No, I'm gonna keep it. Let's go this way. Now I want to cut the king off with like this diagonal barrier, but this H pawn is terrible. So now like this, there's like, I could just move it, like move this bishop here. I don't even need to move the bishop. Okay, so now he's threatening. It's not even a threat actually. So can I set up a mate threat? So here. No. Oh, actually, no. I can. It's not mating though. Let's get this rook to an open file. I don't know where I want it though. This knight's gonna have to move too. Okay, if like king here, then I'll play knight c5, bishop takes here, bishop g7 here. Like. Okay, so now I'm being forced to give something. Let's give... Here. Okay, can I give like this? This is losing. I don't know. Like, just bishop wins on the spot. Knight, oh, knight's even cleaner. Yeah, there's bishop. So let's... Actually, I gotta move my knight to a dark square. And it is depressed on f8. And eventually I will run out of moves with these pawns. Like, even something like here. Then I have to play like... Yeah, knight d5 is a good move. I have to give. Let's do this. Now both my pawns are on light squares, but you can't possibly attack both. If here, then just this. It's now threatening mate. I have to push. Here. I need to wait for the king to pick a side. I think just like king d3 wins. Yeah, king d3 is mate in 3. Alright, good game. I'll just resign there. Okay, 3-2. e3, and you're gonna get hit with bishop e2 again. This move is so dumb. Okay. There are a couple of other moves, like knight a6, I think. g6. What's the king f1? Like king f1 was exceptionally strong in a certain line, but I forget which one it was now. I think it's just this one after king f1. But yeah, tough series so far. Yourself is strong. Okay. Queen a5 now doesn't run into this knight problem. However, I can play king f1 here. No, because then he takes my knight. Can I just go like here? And after it takes, there's bishop g7 takes here. I gotta unplug my mouse and plug it in again. Okay, what about here? Takes, like, bishop a6 takes, knight takes. Do I have anything? No, but that's decent. Okay, unplugging and replugging in my mouse because it is not responding properly. Yeah, if takes d2, then I'll just take with my king and put my knight back. But yeah, e2 was probably significantly better that way you get rid of my rook. You do have to do something about the pawn, like you can't just let me take a pawn and have... I stand corrected, you can. Okay, but that doesn't happen, so d4, or c4 takes... Okay, I gotta move my king to d1 before I play c4. Okay, yeah, now knight c7. Now c4 is fine. There's there's knight b5. I'm not worried about that because of this rook. I can just push and take, and then this b pawn will never be a problem to my knight because I can always just sack it on a3 or c3. And if like knight here just takes e6, I'm not afraid of that because of okay, maybe I am afraid of it. Never mind. I thought I had this move. Oh, you know what he wants? He wants f3. Can I stop f3 in any way? g4? No, that just invites f4. What about f4? Okay, e4, f4, here. Is it that bad? Can I just... Here? f4 takes. So like e3 or e6 takes. King f7 takes. I just promote to bishop. If king goes this way and I take, then I have knight promotion because the bishop cover. I have knight promotion because the bishop covers both spots. And if here g6 takes, king f7 takes. Actually, what about here? Just here, 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 here. Bishop, bishop. Okay, e4. And like, what if knight f6? And like e5 takes. King c2. Knight to c7. I don't know. But we have f5, so I don't need to worry about that now. Again, I'm not really scared about... I don't think I'm missing anything. Here, like you can't move the bishop because it's pinned. Your rook can't really get to a file to do damage. And if it does attack my knight, I just promote to bishop. I need to switch songs. Give me a second while your screen freezes. Okay. Okay, a5. Now I can just do this. Yeah, and do I have knight f3, e6 here. King here takes. No, because now I need knight a3. That way the bishop has to take if the e-pawn moves. And then I can play knight f3. Like, there's always going to be bishop promotion with these sacks because of this bishop. And all of these pawns are in dark squares anyway, and I'm behind the pawns. So, this knight would need to move. But if the only place I can go to right now, h6, there's just g4 here. And then that'd be game. Or h4. That'd be game, so. Excuse me, I had egg noodles for dinner, and they're just coming back up. I am not accepting challenges at this time. Okay, king d8. I don't quite get the idea, but now I guess I can play knight f4. f3. Unless this whole idea is like... Ooh, okay, so I do have knight c6, or 6? 4. Because then if e6, I take this, and I threaten this. So then you can't take there. Okay, knight c4 next move. Ooh, that's actually interesting. Do I take with the pawn or do I take with the knight? I think I take with the pawn. I know opposite someone is forced and everything, but time to take a brick. Like, you can kind of blockade it, yeah, but I still don't believe in anything here. Because of that horrible bishop. Yeah, I have bishop here. Because you can only get me to sack on so many of these. Bishop. I'm just gonna guess that this happens, yeah. So now I do this. Oh, no. Okay, I do this and threaten this. Yeah, okay. Here, bishop gives itself like here, this, g4, takes, here, takes, here, takes, this. This is their king. If I give and play g6. I don't like this. What about like here? What if I just move my bishop off the diagonal? It's like here. Yeah, that would be smart. King should be the only move. Here. Takes, here, takes, here, takes, here, this, rook, and it's drawn. Yeah. Okay. My heart rate is like way up here. I will check chat briefly. So I want to go back into queen b6. Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to immediately blunder this. But then what other choice do I have? And then just block, I guess. There's no e4 now. Okay. Five knight takes? No. This position is depressing. Why did I go back into queen b6? I think I just block and play c4. Yeah, king e7 should be fine. But now there's d4 takes, e5, d6. Knight c6 takes. This way. I can't draw arrows. I need a snack. Okay. d4 should be winning for white. Maiden. I don't know. Okay, misses it. Okay, what about c4? Just d3 takes. Can I play knight c6? No, d4. Or, no, knight c6 just makes it worse. Knight a6, b3, b6. Yeah, let's play knight. Let's play knight a6. Then if d4, I have knight c5 if I need it. Like e6 takes. But I lose my king. I should really evaluate stuff before playing it. d4. Okay. I really want to get rid of that knight. I'm debating whether it's... No, because then my bishop gets trapped forever. I don't like this. Okay, what about b3? Just to try and recapture. Okay, b3, d... Or then I just bring the knight back. That doesn't seem too bad. Oh, I didn't look at this. Okay, I always have bishop and rook. But yeah, let's block this bishop with a pawn, so now my king can finally move. There's nothing here. This pawn's just restricting me. Like there's knight. Is there knight g5? No, I don't believe in knight g5. What is there? Is the question. Is there like no knight? There's no knight c3 really. Because whatever you take, I just take the pawn and then you end up taking the knight. Those were terrible arrows. Like something like this. Okay. That's perfect. Here. This takes. I've solved all my problems. Okay. Okay, except for this knight. But yeah, like c4 isn't an issue to me at this point. Let's play h5. Maybe I need to back my king up, but like I get king here maybe. I don't know. But I am happy in this position. Okay, maybe I should have played f4 before f5 before h5. I will do that now, seeing as I have the chance. But again, I don't really believe in c4 here. Or c5. I can't speak. If c5 just takes and I can bring my king back, I can bring it like to c6 if this pawn moves forward. Just to cover this square. I need to get my rook into the game somehow. This knight I can just activate with knight f6. Even bishop g7 doesn't look half bad. Now that this king is like not on this diagonal anymore. If here... Okay, well now I have bishop g7. Give rook, please. And if the king comes here, then I always have this. And I just keep my own king. So now I have knight f6 too. And it looks like I'm back in this game. Let's go rook b8. Maybe if the king moves forward, I do like... Okay, now I can play knight f6. Look at that, I'm developed. It only took 26 moves, but I'm there. And now I have this if I need it. So maybe I play like rook g8 now? Who knows? Oh, you know what I can do? Okay, so rook g8, and then I have here takes, here takes, here takes, here takes, here takes, and I bring my king and I get opposition. Okay, that doesn't happen, but I can still do it. Or, no, I can still move. I don't want to move my rook. Where do I want this bishop? Ooh, what if I just do this, takes, rook d8, takes, and takes. And then I bring my rook to like here and king. That doesn't look too bad. Do this, rook d8, and take king. With bishop, there's this, then like here, 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 this, and that's over. Okay, so yourself allows me to get this into the game. Play. Okay, maybe I play a6 here. Okay, but a6 bishop? No, I can't play a6 because of bishop, so rook here. Then I lose to bishop. Here, king, here. I think here looks... because rook will never win. Knight loses. Oh, actually no. Here, what if I just wait with my rook? And I put it like here. Because then I enable the movement of the bishop. Or, you know what I mean. Rook d3. Pause jam. Okay, king, and now I go here. I never want to move this pawn. Okay, well there. So now I have this here. Okay, this is actually a little trickier. Now I just wait with my rook again. No, I can't with my rook. Can't wait with my rook. Never mind. Rook b3 to protect this. And push. Push. Here. Promote. Oh no, I needed this first. No, it's drawn now. Damn it. Is it? Actually? Here, there's this. Oh, actually, no. If he goes here, this. Then I can't do this because of bishop exceptions. Yeah, and he's trying for it. So if I just wait. Then what? Now I have like this. Because then if here, then there's rook here. And I put mate. Yeah, that works. Rook d1. Okay, here we go. Game 8. E3. I have c4 prep, but I will be saving that. Bishop e2. Okay, so this one drew me the last time, and I actually need to win now. So what if I just give up my knight? Can I do that? Here, this. Okay, doesn't take the knight, so that's a start. Now I can always slide my rook back to b1 if that knight goes. Okay, well, and the bishop. But actually, I kind of like this position a lot better. Maybe rook c1 was better. I don't know. Oh yeah, I can check chat now. I really need to check. Okay, you guys have been chatting away. I'll read that later. Okay, knight c6. Obviously, he wants e4. But I can let that happen because this is pinned. I think I would just need to move like. What if I just do this? And I invite e4. That doesn't seem too bad. Knight e2, and if you're like pawn takes should be fine. Like e5, there's this. Actually, I can even go knight takes. No, I can't go knight takes because then e6 takes and then takes here. But yeah. Pawn takes, here. I read the chat after next game. Because I don't want to read it like in between games in case there's stuff. I know there's a delay on it, but you know, like rules. So king d8. I might want to just shuffle my pieces back. There's not much to be done here. Maybe I try like what do I want to try here? Knight c1? c4? g4? Okay, I'm gonna go g3. That way, if the bishop, if this pawn moves, the bishop can't sacrifice itself. I mean, it can, just not immediately. But I guess maybe he wants like king c7, king e6. But after king e7, I would probably go like here, and like a4 takes. And I don't actually see anything there. Like your pieces are just so underdeveloped. Okay, so now I can rewrite my knight back. I guess that's what yourself wants. It looks kind of drawish, actually. I might go for it. Actually, no. Then I would need to draw again. I don't know. Because I guess he wants like I don't know what yourself wants here actually. I think I'm gonna go with knight e4. Take my knight. Because I'm fine with A and C and then a full king side against split pawns and bishops. I just gotta be careful not to blunder some stupid combination with the lightweight bishop. Like I think this would be very drawish. If this knight wasn't here, like just dead drawn at that point. Actually no, no. Okay, scratch that. It would be like winning for one player if that knight wasn't there. I wouldn't know who, but like king rook pawns. Anyway, so I guess he's trying to set up this takes, but he doesn't have to take back, so he wants to move that knight. I guess I gotta stop with like h4. Actually, no, I can't play h4 because then he just gets h6. So what do I want to do here? I like knight c4. No, okay, knight c4 is ridiculous. What about rook e1? Rook d e1. Because there's no d1 doesn't seem too bad. Because then like what? Bishop b2, b7 takes. Here there's like no intermediate. If you push the pawn forward, then I take with the rook. Takes this pawn takes e4. And if here like e6 takes, the knight guards it. So let's play rook g e1. Like this bishop's blocked in, it can't attack anything. This bishop only has the rook, but I showed that to not work. This rook can't attack anything. These pawns, like you can't reveal anything. The only one you can reveal is the e-pawn, which is what I calculated. So what happens if like nothing now? Like king c7 takes, knight takes is unpleasant, so you can't move the king to c7. Just what about like, excuse me, king e8, rook takes here. d5? c4? I don't know, it all looks good. I'm quite happy with this. Okay, there it is. Take with the rook. And if takes, then this guard's here. Okay, so now it's like, oh yeah, it's my my threat of d5, because now I'm threatening to go here. Well, I'm not. Am I threatening? No, it's not a threat. So okay, overreacts. Okay, maybe not overreacts. That was probably a good move anyway. Oh, I missed rook takes. Yeah, now I can escape again. I don't want to actually. No, c4 is better. I want to play fast, just because yourself's low on time. But I also don't want to like make terrible moves, because this pawn is never able to move. So now I can place like c4, a4 here. Oh, actually no. I want to play I want to do a4. That way, if the king tries to sacrifice itself, I can just push it up, and then c4. And then I'll threaten with like here. This doesn't work because the rook guards the pawn. And actually, I want to go to d4, but with tempo. So, if king back, then okay. So that prevents me from going here. But now do I have like f4? Yeah, pawns are still connected, and now I will start to pressure that knight. Because this pawn here restricts it from moving. Restricts. So now what about this? And I think black is busted. If here, then there's this. Okay, king d6. I gotta figure out how to win. No, I don't. Okay, there's just like rook here, takes, here, takes, here, takes. Okay, I do actually. Wait, here, takes, here, takes, here, takes, here, takes. Okay, yeah, that should be winning. Rook d8, king e1, here, here, here. Don't do it. Ah. Yeah, that was good. I can now read chat. Woo.